Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My fan is on and it's really hot in my room, so if like the mic catches it, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try my best to speak as loud as I can so you don't hear it. So yeah, let's get it. Today I'm showing you my updated face routine because it's changed quite a lot and I feel like I should update you guys on it. I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted to see my updated face routine and a lot of you said yes, so here I am doing it. I've already washed my face. I've been doing my skincare lately, which it was rare for me to be doing my skincare. So yeah, I actually bought those mini fridge for skincare, and it has changed my life. It has actually made me motivated to do my skincare like in the morning and at nighttime. So I think my face has been looking very good. I do have like a lot of blemishes right now because I shaved my face yesterday with like a little blade. So I guess that's kind of like razor burn, but it's whatever. It doesn't affect me or anything. It doesn't hurt or whatever. But yeah, I already washed my face and I'm going to moisturize it. I've been using this Milk Makeup moisturizer and it has become one of my favorites. I also have this stored in my mini fridge, so it's cold when I apply it and it feels really good on my skin. So yeah. Now that I have that on, I'm going to be using sunblock. This is very rare because I've never actually used sunblock in my life until now. This is from Purito and I actually got this off Amazon. I know you can get it off Yes Style, but I chose Amazon because I wanted it quicker, even though it wasn't that quick, but I got it like in a week because it was sold out. But anyways, yeah, I've been loving this. I've been noticing a huge difference with my application and how my face looks throughout the day. I do try my best to wear it, mostly if I'm gonna be like outside and stuff. So I use two primers and they are these. So first off, I start with the Milk Hydro Grip. I love using this because I feel like my makeup stays on a lot longer and it kind of like hydrates it as well. And this primer is a very sticky primer, so like you can't really tell, but it's just like really sticky. I also got this Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist from Huda Beauty. I tried it out yesterday and I was in love with it. So I think this is like a new favorite. This can be used as a primer, setting spray, and to freshen up your face, which is really good. So yeah, it adds a very nice glow to your skin. So now that my whole face is primed, I'm moving on to foundation. And this is my favorite foundation. Super high coverage and it's a matte finish, but if you pair it with this cocoa mist, it will look dewy and not so matte. And I like applying this foundation with a sponge. This sponge is from the Makeup Shack and I prefer little sponges with this shape, like a little egg shape, and that have like a little logo here. I'll tell you guys why that's really important for me later as I use it. But yeah, I'm gonna use the back part where like there's no logo. I focus the foundation like on my jawline kind of thing and then blend it out to my neck, and then like the leftover I blend it into like my under eyes and stuff and like in the center, but I mainly just focus it on these areas and on my forehead. Before I used to carve out the top of my brows, but I've come to realization that it's really not important anymore with the way that I'm doing my brows. So yeah, now I'm moving on to bronzer. I've been using this Milk Makeup bronzer. I like applying it slightly higher from like my actual contour. If I apply it right on my contour line, it kind of blends lower and I hate that. So I also like applying some on my forehead and then a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna go in with like powdered bronzer later on, so this is just kind of like a base for it. Now moving on to cream blush. This is the blush stick from ColourPop. I was not a huge fan of cream blushes because I could never blend them in, and like some people said use like your fingers and then use a sponge or a brush, and it never worked out for me. But I've been using it with this Juno and it blends my cream blush perfectly. So I just apply some to the sponge. And I apply a lot because I'm gonna put concealer on top anyways and it'll kind of like blend it away. So, and then just for like fun, I put some on my chin. I don't know, I just like how it looks on my chin. Now moving on to concealer. This is the ColourPop concealer. I haven't used a different concealer since I tried this one out. I just think it's perfect, full coverage, creamy, hydrating, and it blends well. So I put concealer under my eye, on my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and then on my chin. So I'm also going to be applying some on my eyelid. I use a flat brush to carve out my eyebrow. Now I'm moving on to blending it out. Again, I'm using the back part of my sponge. Moving on to powder to set like my under eyes and stuff. I'm using the Makeup Revolution powder, the banana powder. I have it on this Anastasia container because I ran out of my Anastasia, and the Makeup Revolution banana powder isn't like terrible packaging, so this one just makes it easier. So as I was saying with the sponge thing, I use the back part where there's like no logo for my foundation and creams or whatever. This part where the logo's at, I'm gonna use that for powders, so I don't mix cream with powder, so my face won't look crusty or I won't get dry patches. It works. I mean, you can use it with a sponge that doesn't have a logo, but I'm stupid, so a little logo lets me know which is the powdered side, so I don't get them mixed up, you know? So blending it out with the back part and then using the logo side, I'm getting some of the powder and then setting my under eye. And I use like a little bit of powder, enough to just like prevent from creasing. Then the rest of my my nose, and then I do set around my mouth because that creases a lot. I'm jumping into my brows. I'm using this Milk Kush Clear Brow Gel. I'm not gonna show you guys the little tube because my dog bit it. It's all munched on, but I love it, so I'm not just gonna throw it away, you know? So I just brushed my little brow hairs up. I recently found I have this palette, and as soon as I picked it up, my baby, and it comes with a bronzer, 3 highlighters, and 2 blushes. This blush is to die for. I've been really loving it. It's really good. Since this part of my face isn't set, I do have to be quite delicate and kind of pack on first and then like slightly blend out. I'm using the same bronzer from that palette, and I'm using a tiny brush. It's rare when I show my nose contour because I feel like it takes too long. Basically, I do a little circle on the tip of my nose, so can you tell? A little ball. And then I do 2 lines on the side of my nose. If you're not aware, the closer the lines are, the slimmer your nose looks, and the further away they are, the more wider your nose looks. To blend that out, I'm using this Makeup Shack T45 brush. I'm just doing like little circular motions, and then it'll slowly start blending out on its own. I'm gonna apply some blush before I bake my nose. I'm going back with the banana powder and a small little blending sponge, and I'm going to be baking the sides of my nose. I also bake like under my nose just so it looks a little bit more lifted, a little tip, and on the bridge. I do like taking like the powder that's on the cap and then with a small brush putting it under my eyes and kind of blending out the powdered blush just so it doesn't look too rough, and then this helps like brighten my under eyes a little bit more. While my nose is baking, I'm gonna finish doing my brows. What I like using for my brows is this Anastasia dark brown brow powder duo. For my eyes, I'm doing like an inner corner wing and an outer corner wing. I'm using the Anastasia Jet eyeliner. The mascara I've been using currently is this Legit Lashes from Huda Beauty. It has 2 mascaras. One is for volume and one is for curl and length. I'm popping on my lashes. These are the Stay Fly lashes from the Makeup Shack. I also use the Makeup Shack glue. Also, last thing I like doing on my face is like applying those little dots that I do. To line my lips, I'm using this Milani Understatement lip liner. And then I use the 3CE Take a Layer and Comment Time. Blend that on my lips. I use a red lipstick to create like a little gradient. This is the Kitten Heels from NYX Cosmetics, and I just apply a little bit to the center, and then with my finger blend it out. So yeah, this is pretty much it for my makeup routine. This is what I do literally every day when I'm wearing makeup, which could be a lot, but it's okay. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys learned something or I taught you something new. I don't know. Let me know if you liked it or whatever. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.